Welcome everybody to our Green Acres. I'm so glad you came over to our channel today. And if you are new to my channel, I want to introduce myself. My name is Teresa. Welcome everybody to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to show y'all some projects. One's going to be a thrift flip on a little baby high chair, and this video is sponsored by Cricut. So I'm going to show y'all a couple of simple projects that I work on even as a Cricut beginner. I'm going to show y'all how easy it is to create some fall decor for your home. I'm also going to show you how we can turn a couple of Dollar Tree rugs and one that I purchased at Walmart for less than $4, how we can transform those. So I hope y'all enjoy the video and you get lots of inspiration. If you haven't joined my Facebook home decor page, I'd love for you to go over and join it, and also go over and follow me on Pinterest and Instagram. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, I'd love for you to, and also hit that notification bell so you'll be notified each time I upload a video. Thanks so much. I mentioned today's video is sponsored by Cricut, and I want to give them a huge thank you for sending me this cutting machine. Being a beginner on the Cricut, I wanted to start out with a couple of really simple projects. This is my Pinterest inspired project that I want to make. So first I'm going to take a scrap piece of wood, then I'm going to go out to the Cricut design space. They have tons of images to choose from. I chose a leaf that looked like my inspiration, and the next thing you want to do once you pick out the design that you want is you want to resize it to fit on your project. And this is very easy to do. You just go down to the bottom where you see the little lock, you unlock it, and you select the dimensions for your height and your width. Once I got it resized, then I go over to the cutting machine and I cut my vinyl. Once you cut your vinyl, then you just want to put it into the machine, and the first step it does is it calibrates to make sure you've got enough vinyl for your project, and then it cuts it. I peel away all the excess vinyl, then I use my weeding tool to get what is left. Now I'm just going to go around with my scissors and I'm just going to cut off the excess backing, and then I'm going to go in and I've marked the center of my board just so when I go down with my graphic I kind of have an idea of where the center of my project is, and then I'm just going to lay that little vinyl leaf down on it, and then I'm going to press it down really good. I'm going to take a scraper tool and I'm just going to scrape around the edges just to make sure my edges are laying really flat, because I'm going to paint over this and I don't want any paint to get up under my my vinyl. So I'll go over it with my candle wax method because I want to distress my paint. Once I get it on, I paint it linen white, and then with my little paper shelf plastic scraper, I'm going to go around. I'm going to distress my wood. Then we're just going to take this weeding tool again, and we're just going to peel off this leaf vinyl. Now this little leaf comes off in one piece, so you could actually use it again for another project. And this project was that easy. Project 2 is going to be a lot like Project 1, but of course I've got to make a pumpkin. I love making pumpkins, so this is another Pinterest inspired project. And again, I'm just going to cut my vinyl to the size that I'm going to need to go in the machine. Then with just an easy push of the button, then it's going to cut out my pumpkin design. It's that easy. Now this pumpkin is a little bit more intricate with details versus my leaf. So now I'm going to take my weeding tool. I've got Ben helping me, and he's just weeding through those little ridges on the pumpkin and anywhere where we need to remove the excess vinyl. Then we're just going to pull the vinyl off from around the pumpkin, and then we're just left with it on that backing. Now we're going to do the same thing with our scrap piece of wood. We kind of mark the center of where we need to put the pumpkin, and we're just going to place it down, and again we're going to make sure it adheres to the board really well. We're going to press it down, and then we're also going to scrape over it just to make sure it's laying flat and all the edges are down really good on the wood. And then I'm going to go over it again with my candle wax, and I'm going to paint this one again linen white, and I want to make sure that I go in all those little intricate spaces where we remove that vinyl. I want to get paint in those, because once we lift up this pumpkin, then we just want all just the outlay of the pumpkin to be left on the wood. And I'm going to use again my plastic scraper, and I'm going to go around and I'm going to distress my wood. I'm going to use another one of my Cricut weeding tools to remove this one. Now this one's going to be a little bit more stuck on to the wood than the leaf, so I'm going to tear this one. This one I will not be able to reuse because it had such intricate detail, and once I painted it, it stuck on really good. But you know, I just go around, I'm pulling all that vinyl up using my tool, and it's really easy to do this because once you lift up those edges, it just peels right off. And I love the way this turned out. And I just added a little bit of twine like my inspiration picture. And again, this is how simple it is to make your own home decor using, you know, your Cricut. Okay, the next project, I'm going to show y'all how we can add a little bit of flair to our pumpkins this season. I'm just going to take a white pumpkin that I have, and I'm going to do Happy Fall, y'all. And again, I'm going to resize it using that little lock that's down at the bottom to get my width and my height to fit on the front of my pumpkin. Then I'll put my vinyl into my machine, and it's going to cut out my text.
You as you drive, do you know I'm looking, and I can't help but smile. Do you know how much I love you? You put my favorite song on, I put my feet up, and we just sing along, and I can't help but feeling, just loving this moment.
Now with this project versus the other two projects, now using text, we're going to have to put this on the transfer paper, and I'm just going to take a piece of it. I cut it down to size. I needed a piece that would fit over my whole text, and then you just want to put that transfer paper over your text. You want to rub it down really good just to make sure that your text adheres to your transfer paper, and then you want to pull it up, and you want it to come off the backing, and you want it to go on to your transfer paper, and then you are ready to put it on your project. Now the pumpkin is going to be, it's got ridges, so this is going to take a little bit more, you know, effort to put it down because you want to work it down into those ridges with your scraper, and also, you know, you can use your fingers just to help lift it off. But again, look what a great little asset this makes just to add a little bit more detail to our pumpkins this year. And like I say, Cricut Design Space has so many graphics to choose from. So now next project is going to be a thrift flip. Now my friend Steven, I know y'all have heard me talk about him a lot. He owns Steven's Antiques in Rogersville, Alabama. It's a local antique store near my home. So he is very blessed because a lot of times he said he has people come by that'll just give him donations. And on this case, somebody came in and donated this little baby high chair. And this little high chair is solid wood. It has great detail. So he asked me if, you know, he said, would you like to, and Steven's so funny because he'll say, you want to take it, paint it, and put one of your cute little stencils on this? So anyway, I was like, yeah. So anyway, y'all know I love to do the candle wax method onto my wood base. I put a couple layers of white linen chalk paint on it, and then I went over it with my plastic scraper and I distressed it really well. And then I'm just going to take it inside. I'm going to add one of my favorite stencils to the seat. And I think this chair turned out so cute because we just totally, you know, gave it some paint. We distressed it, and now we're just going to go over it with, you know, a stencil, and it just adds so much to it and totally transformed it. So I'll show you what it looks like and more when I go to stage, because I'm going to add a little bow to it just to give you some ideas of how you can decorate with it. And this little chair makes a great little piece that you can decorate for all the seasons.
Just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? Forever. Forever. Forever.
Now I'm going to show y'all a project that I have done in a previous video. It was a very popular item, and I know a lot of y'all have made this, but these are some Dollar Tree rugs, and my Dollar Tree sold out of them after I did that video, so I wasn't able to get any more for a while. I used my rug that I made like this for a long time, and then it finally wore out and I threw it away. Well, I want to make another one, but I'm going to show y'all a couple more different kinds of variations that you can do and give you more ideas. But you basically want to cut strips of fabric. I'm using drop cloth, and I cut them 12 inches, and then you just want to tie them in a loop in the center, and you just want to hot glue them to the ends of your rugs. Now these rugs, like I say, I got these at Dollar Tree, and I'm going to show you another option in just a minute of a cute little rug I found at Walmart that was less than $4. So little rugs like this can be very inexpensive, but they can also be kind of plain. So a lot of people, you know, will layer them with a larger rug up under them, and you could also do it with this too. But if you just want to add a little bit to the small rug just to give it a little bit more detail, this is a great option. Just add you some strips. Like I say, you can use any kind of fabric you know you have on hand, or whatever fits the theme of your home. And in this case, again, I just wanted to make another one with the drop cloth like I'd already made, because I enjoyed my other rug like this so much. I wanted to make another one. So in this one, I'm going to take another Dollar Tree rug, but I'm going to show you another variation of strips you can put on it. This is stained flour sackcloth with coffee. I get flour sackcloths at Dollar General. I also have some in my Amazon store. You can also pick up large packs of them at Walmart. So I just stain them in coffee. I just dip them, I wring them out and let them dry, and I'm cutting these strips about 3 inches wide. I'm going to show y'all how you can make some wider strips and make the tassels on the end of this rug. I'm going to make them, you know, where they're fluffier and they're thicker. And then that is just some scrap fabric from a I think it was a tablecloth I purchased at a yard sale for 75 cents. So I'm just basically taking scrap fabrics that I already have on hand, and again, you just tie them in a loop in the center, and we're just going to hot glue them on to both ends of the rug. Now, to make these rugs, it takes approximately, I think, 21 to 22 tassels to go on each end. So you'll need close to about 44 or 45 tassels to do one of these size rugs from Dollar Tree. I'm going to show you another variation for the rug, and this little rug I found at Walmart, and I thought it was so cute, and I want to say it was $3.84, so less than $4. We've got another really cute rug, and this rug is larger, but it is super thin. So I'm going to add a little strip of drop cloth. Now I just eyeballed it. You know, it looks like it's maybe about 1.5 to 2 inches wide, but you just go with whatever, you know, how wide you need to make it for your rug. But I'm just going to hot glue this strip on just to give us a little bit more support and backing. So when we go to glue our tassels on, we've got more, you know, to glue to so they don't come off. Because like I say, this rug is is thinner than the ones at Dollar Tree. And again, I'm just taking variations of colors of fabric strips that I have on hand. I had some buffalo check, so I kind of wanted to bring out that black and that white on my little pickup truck. And then I'm just going to use, for my other color, I'm just using white flour sackcloth. This is unstained, but you know, it just brings out the white. So I'm just trying to bring out colors that I have in the graphic on my rug. So, but you can make these rugs with any colors that you want, or whatever colors you have in your home. But just to add, like I say, just another little detail to these little inexpensive rugs, and you've got a really pretty rug, you know, and what we've got less than $4 in it.
Watch you as you sleep. You don't know I'm looking. With you everything's complete. Do you know how much I love you? I put your favorite song on just to wake you up. When I dance around, I can't help but feeling I'm just loving this moment.
Last project, I have done a couple of these chargers in my previous videos, and because I had 3 of them. I purchased these at Dollar General a couple of seasons ago, and I paid $1 to $2 for them. And in previous videos, I've done 2 just to give you more ideas and inspiration, but now I have the 3rd one left, and I'm going to paint it with my DIY paint from my friend Jackie over at RuthandRuby. And I always leave a link to her shop down below if you need any kind of supplies. She offers my viewers 10% off, so the code will be in my description box. But I'm taking a new stencil that I have. I painted it with faded burlap DIY paint. I distressed my charger. Now I'm taking a Jamie Ray vintage stencil that's over in Jackie's shop, and I'm using a Jamie Ray vintage stencil brush. So I just wanted to give y'all more ideas of how you can take a very inexpensive charger. If you have some that you're not using anymore, you know, you can pick these up at Dollar Tree or Dollar General and Walmart a lot of times. They're very inexpensive. Put some paint on them, and just different ways that you can use to transfer the graphics onto them. Using stencils, you can use your Cricut. You know, there's just so many ways. So just trying to give you more ideas of how you can make some pretty fall decor for your home, you know, without breaking the bank.
Do you know I'm looking, and I can't help but smile? Do you know how much I love you? You put my favorite song on, I put my feet up, and we just sing along, and I can't help but feeling, just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? Forever. 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 I watch you as you sleep. You don't know I'm looking. With you everything's complete. Do you know how much I love you? I put your favorite song on just to wake you up. When I dance around, I can't help but feeling, I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? Forever. Forever. Forever.
Okay, y'all, thanks so much for watching my video today. I hope you enjoyed it, got lots of inspiration and ideas for your home. And also want to give another big thank you to Cricut for sponsoring today's video. I really enjoy getting to learn how to use the cutting machine and just getting started on making some simple projects for my home for fall. And I know I'm going to have so much fun with it, you know, in the upcoming season for Christmas. There's just tons of stuff you can make on them. So again, I hope y'all enjoyed the video today. I hope y'all got lots of inspiration and ideas for things that you may want to make for your home, or even, you know, make things and give them away as gifts, because I think these pumpkins would be a great little gift for somebody. Because who wouldn't want to get like a little personalized pumpkin? And if you want to get some more ideas of a few things I made with my Cricut, I don't know if you saw, but my daughter's wedding video was out, and I show lots of tips and ideas on things that you can do, not only for just a wedding, but if you have an outdoor event, some of the ideas in the wedding you could use. And I did some more pumpkins for their wedding with the Cricut. So I hope y'all go over and watch it, and I'll leave a link to it down below in the description box. So until my next video, y'all, I hope y'all have a great weekend. I love y'all, and I'll see you soon.